Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 212, recorded live on April 4th, 2017. My name is Thomas Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Thomas Philly. And as always, we are joined by producer Matt. Wow, Matt, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. Not to the mic, okay? That's just
okay.
Okay, so all the links down below about submitting, getting a fast pass, well, we're booked up till 3:33. That's cool too. All that links are down below to submit and all that. Let's just hop right into the show though, because I just want to get into it. First setup of the day is a doozy. Is a damn doozy. It's submitted by Josh. Josh is 33 years old. He was on episode 92, and he was also on Setup Spotlight. His episode 92 was actually a totally different setup. It didn't look anything like this. But he doesn't live here anymore, and would still love to hear what we think. His YouTube is Blue Phoenix Entertainment. So guys, go follow him. Go leave a comment on his latest video. That'd be pretty cool. But he doesn't have this setup anymore, but this setup is absolutely insane. If you just look at that photo, then look at that PC. That PC is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure it's custom built, if I do remember correctly. Yeah, that's an awesome looking PC. I don't know how he did that with the LEDs and all that.
That's 3D stuff right there.
It's 3D, yeah. And then the third photo is showing off a cool little gaming case area where it shows off a lot of his older games and collectibles and all that. Super, super cool. Theme is definitely there. Looking at the first photo though, so I don't know, usability is fine. I feel like the TV's
you don't really have to critique it. It was more he just wanted to be on the show.
Okay, yeah, so you did a great job, Josh. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. I gave you a great score. I mean, there's really nothing to critique. Cable management's great and all that.
Yeah, because you could tell him to change stuff and it's not going to matter.
Yeah. So, I mean, great job. If you can keep that same setup, that's awesome. You know, that's all you can do, really. Let's go to the next setup, though, submitted by Tom. Tom is 21 years old. He was on episode 104 and 126, and he's debating buying an ultra wide. So this is an old photo. I'm guessing this was from 104. Yep. So, you know, that's what it started out as. And then we go into the second photo, and that's on episode 126. So it got a little better. You could definitely tell that he's learning on the as he goes, basically. And then the new photo. The new photo is definitely a lot better. It seems like he upgraded a lot. Looking back at the old photo, yeah, he upgraded with monitors, a new TV,
PC,
a new PC, a desk. Yeah, he's got like literally like new everything. Underneath, showing his PC off. That's pretty cool. I don't like the position of the PC because it just seems like it's blocking like his feet, you know, his leg space and all that. I feel like that if you could just rotate it, there's really no LEDs in there, so maybe just rotating it off to the left wall, that'd be cool because, you know, you don't want to kick that while you're sitting there at your desk. Monitors, yeah, monitor placement seems a little weird. I guess because he's using the primary straight on and then off to the left. But I'm usually like used to people having it on the right, their secondary display. So that's a little weird, but I guess if it works for you, that's cool. Usability for the TV above looks a little weird. I don't know if he's actually using that for his setup or he's using that for a bed that's across the room or something like that. But if he's using that for a setup, it seems like it needs to be angled down a little bit more. Theme was hard because he's got like tons of different little things. Yeah, theme is definitely there, but I feel like there needs to be a more concise theme because he's got like Pac-Man, he's got Pokemon, Star Wars, Batman. It's just like maybe condense on a theme and then, you know, work from there. I like all the stuff you have though. It seems like accessories is good and all that. You did a great job overall. You know, headphone holder on the right hand side. I feel like the stuff on the wall, there's like the calendar that could be moved somewhere else. I don't know the placement of it. I don't know how usable it is, but I don't know. It just seems a little weird placed there. And then like you have green LEDs but a blue wall. I mean, why don't you change your LEDs to maybe something like, I guess green is fine because you don't want to do blue again because they'd just be a little weird. It's kind of tough with the setup because you have a bunch of different colors going on. But yeah, overall you did a great job. I love the, you know, microphone arm and all that. That's cool. Get that out of your way. And overall you did a great job. There's really nothing bad about the setup. It's just, you know, little things you have to fix. Let's go to the, oh yeah, actually there's a third photo. I just realized that. Yeah, third photo is showing off like a panoramic of his whole room. So yeah, it looks like he has a little couch or chair over there. So that's probably what he's using the TV for. So that's cool. Great job overall, Tom. Let's go to the next setup.
Don't talk to yourself like that.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah,
great job.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, he's right around the same age as me too, which is funny.
Oh,
yeah. So next setup of the day, submitted by John. John is 20 years old and uses setup for gaming. So John has one photo to work with. It's a very, very basic setup. There's really not much to it. Like the wall space is completely empty for the most part. I don't even know what's on that. Like, what's that one picture frame hanging? Like, I don't even know what that could be.
The Scarface, Godfather? Scarface?
I mean, it looks kind of like that, but I don't know. It just seems like very out of place because it's off to the right.
That's actual... You're talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the film reel rolls.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. I feel like it's an awkward place sitting off to the right by itself, but...
Can someone confirm, is that Scarface or am I just being stupid? Anyways.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so, the setup is pretty basic, like I said. Like, usability's fine. He's got that stuff off to the right. I feel like that's in an awkward place, too. It's Eminem, yeah. I just feel like he's not using the wall space correctly at all. So I feel like maybe, putting more stuff on the wall would be okay. Something like that small, a bunch of little things on the wall would be nice. But there's really not much to talk about with the setup itself because it's very straightforward, ultra wide, keyboard, mouse, mic arm, a PC off to the right. Really nothing to it. Cable management, you could see in the bottom right, that's like, it's poking out a little bit. I wish he just tucked that away because his cable management would have gotten close to 9 or 10. But he didn't do it, so it's okay. But it seems like a very bare setup. You need to add some love to it, some LEDs, just something, because it seems very, very plain. Let's go to the next setup of the day. That's all we need to talk about.
Same with this one.
Yeah, this setup should have been rejected. This was back when I first started taking over the queue and the setups and all that. And there's really nothing to this setup. It's submitted by Hi or Kenny.
I think his name is Kenny, but he put Hi as an H-A-I, not just like, hi there.
Yeah, no, yeah. So he's 12 years old and uses setup for school. This really... Usability is weird because he has that extra monitor off to the left. None of the screens are on, so I don't know if this setup actually works. There's really nothing to this setup, though. I wish he just... I don't know. There's really nothing. There's no theme. There's no nothing. Like, what do you even say about this setup?
You know what you say? Next setup of the day is submitted by...
Yeah, this setup is it's a setup. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Next setup of the day, though, submitted by Edward. Edward is 15 years old. Left side is for schoolwork and Photoshop, and the right side is for gaming. So that right side for gaming is a massive TV. I don't know how that's for like with Josh's setup. I was going to say something about the TV because I don't know how people use a TV that big and like you're so close up to it. Like I don't know how you can even look at all the screen real estate. It just seems like
I personally hate it, but all the people that have it, they're like, this is the best thing ever, dude.
I understand if he had like more depth to like the desk or whatever, but it seems like he's very close up. Like I can't even tell where his freaking keyboard and mouse, like it seems like very, very close up to the the TV. So I don't know. It's like cool and all, you got that huge ass TV, but I feel like I'd be hurting my eyes after a while. I'd have to back up and use that. But it's a very simple like setup for the most part. He's got 2 different desks. I wish he kind of just condensed it. I understand you can't put the TV to the left side like in that little space over there, and that's why you have your tablet and all that, but it just seems like awkwardly placed. Like,
hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I wish he got rid of the boxes on top. It seems like that left side's very bare and there's nothing on the wall, and like it just seems like he's not using that left desk to his advantage. I like the right desk just for the basic fact that it fits the whole TV and nothing else. But I don't know. It just seems like the desks, like you have to choose one and then maybe work with it. Like I don't think you need a separate desk for Photoshop with your tablet and all that. It just seems like a weird desk to have. Yeah, schoolwork is great and all, but I feel like you can get another just plain tabletop and work from there. But if you have to keep the desk, whatever, that's the way it is. But I feel like maybe you should downsize on your monitor or your TV, but I don't know. So let's go to the next setup of the day, submitted by Lewis. Lewis was 14 years old, uses setup for media consumption and homework. So we got 3 photos to work with. This one's straight on, showing off, how nice the backdrop looks and all that. Looks super sick. The second photo shows that his monitor beneath actually, moves over and actually has a mount. I don't know what it's going to, but it looks super sick. Bed. Oh, it is to his bed? Okay, yeah. That's super cool. I mean, like, very, very, ingenious to say the least. And then the third photo is showing off cable management, which you did a great job with. Like, all the cables that, are coming out have, like, some sort of cable loom or some sort of cable holder to, like, make it look nice.
Paper towel roll.
Paper towel roll. I mean, I wish you kind of had it, like, in a different color or just use something else. But, cable management overall, you did a great job with. But, usability's fine. Everything looks great. I mean, like, I love the speakers. I love the, top, and bottom display and all that looks super sick. I love the little backdrop with the LEDs pointing out. Super nice. Very clean. The only thing that the setup is really missing is theme, because really there's nothing that says, oh, he's into this, he's into that. he's like, oh yeah, he's into clean, minimalistic look, but I really want to see if you have any personality. Do you like a TV show? Do you like games? I can't really tell with this setup. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's basically straightforward. I love how he has a printer off to his right, you know, just in case he needs to grab a piece of paper and go on his way. He did a great job overall, just missing theme. And I understand, you know, in the space that you have, it's not the easiest thing to go across, but, you know, just try to figure out a good theme or add a little stuff on the desk, like a pop vinyl or something like that. But that's all we need to talk about for that setup. Let's go to the next setup of the day, submitted by Bram. Bram is 19 years old, and he mostly uses his setup for gaming. So we got 3 photos to work with. This one showing off 4 photos to work with. This showing off most of the setup. Then we got the second one showing straight on, super nice. Third photo showing very, very close up. It shows all the stuff on his desk, you know, right in front of his monitor. And then the fourth photo is showing his cable management, which he did a great job too. You know, everything's in the Signum, you know, perfect. He did a great job. I think I gave it a 9 or a 10. I don't remember actually. But yeah, this setup is pretty cool. I like the lighting. I love the backdrop. I don't know how he did the lighting because it seems like it's all across that whole backdrop of the whole wall. I think they did a great job with that. Out of sight, out of mind with the headphones off to the left, and it just seems like his desk could be cleaned up a little bit more with headphone stands or just getting some more storage and just throwing the stuff in. Let me see. Yeah, I love the PC. The PC looks nice behind there. It's not intrusive. It's not, you know, messing up your usability at all. I think it's overall using the desk properly. You just need to like condense on the desk, make sure that all that stuff that's just laying on there that you're not using on a daily basis is taken care of. And I wish you had a laptop stand because I see that laptop off to the right, and it just seems like maybe you get a stand there if you're not using it. Maybe put that off to the left side so it's not going to be blocking your PC. But I love the theme on the wall. It's very, very, you know, unique because it's pictures and postcards. It looks like super cool. I mean, I like that style. I feel like you can add a little bit more above the postcards and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, he did an awesome job overall with theme. And overall, the setup looks nice. It just seems like, once again, it's a little cluttered.
One big problem is the desk is very obviously becoming a surfboard.
A little bit, yeah. I can see that. I can.
That thing is smiling.
It's not huge. It's not like massive.
That is not good. That should not be bending like that.
Okay, yeah. So maybe get some more support. I mean, yeah. I mean that's really it. That's really it about this setup. There's really nothing else to say about it. So let's go to the final setup of the day, submitted by Armani. Armani is 14 years old and uses setup for gaming and schoolwork. So we got a couple photos to work with. This is showing off, I guess it's like a basement area. And it's a pretty cool basement area. He's got Ohio State stuff, which I'm a huge fan of. I love Ohio State. And his setup is right in that corner. Going to the second photo, shows off his entertainment area along with the setup. Super cool. I mean, it's very, very clean for the most part, very organized. So it's not like a messed up entertainment and then a clean setup. And then third photo, cable management I had a little issue with because he's like, yeah, I understand. It's like you could easily just throw that underneath or just throw that in a weird spot, better spot. Because it seems like it's in a weird spot right now, just laying on there like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there because it's not in my way, you know. But yeah, let's go to the first photo because this is the best photo, I guess, for the setup itself. Usability is fine and all that. PC is on a little stand off to the right, which is cool. You know, it's not on the desk, not trying to, you know, mess up with his usability. It's a very simple setup. There's really not much to it. He's got a little stuff on the desk, which is cool. Above, he's got like a piece of paper. Like, I don't know if he needs that up on the wall, but I'd probably just get rid of it. The clock is in a weird spot, but I guess that's just has to be there for some apparent reason. But it's very, very simple setup overall, but everything around it is cool too. That kind of makes a setup. What do you even fix about the setup? Really nothing. I mean, I can't really think of anything you could fix except for like cables that are on the floor, but I can't really think of anything else. Can you think of something that he could fix to the setup?
Just declutter. Maybe get a black stand off to the side instead. Work on the cable management a little bit. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. I think he said that he's currently living at his grandma's house, so she's only allowing him to do so much.
Yeah.
His original email said he couldn't put anything on the wall, but his updated photos say otherwise. So I guess his grandma was like, all right, you little bitch, you go for it.
Yeah. Does it seem like the desk has like the little lip seems like it's kind of intrusive on his leg space. I don't know if that's just like me or it's just the depth that seems a little off, but it seems like the legs would be a little tight.
It just seems weird considering he's in the corner. Wow, that was a loud bird.
Yeah.
He's got like a nightlight sticking out. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird spot to be sitting. He might not have enough room regardless of leg space.
Yeah. So it's a tough setup to work with, but you know, when you move and you make a new setup, you seem like you know what you're doing, so you'll be fine. But I think that's it for that setup. So we'll go to the scores. The scores are pretty good. I mean, I say, at least I think so. So let's get to the first setup submitted by Josh. Josh got a 97. Tom scored at 84. John scored a 74. Hi or Kenny scored a 64. Edward scored a 70. Lewis got a 92. Bram got an 88. And Armani scored an 84.
Too nice.
It's I thought, like, reasonably, if you go category by category, it made sense, like all the scores at least. I mean, I guess I was a little nice for the most part, but
ready, 96, 62.
Yeah, well, you're just making it up.
61, 44, 67, 68.
Yeah, he's just going on in order basically.
62. 85.
I mean, there you go. That's Matt's scoring. Just in case you wanted to know what his scoring was. But that's it for this episode. We'll be back on Thursday where Matt's back in the chair. I'll see you guys later.